Have you ever stopped to ask, why did the Russia-Ukraine war really explode? What is the story beneath the headlines, the politics, the fighting? Some experts warn this conflict could be the hidden spark, the secret trigger for World War III. It's a chilling thought. To understand this, we must go back to 1991. That year, the Soviet Union, a superpower, suddenly collapsed. For Russia, this wasn't just a political event, it was a deep wound. Losing Ukraine wasn't just losing a neighbor, it was losing a vital piece of identity, pride, and influence. President Vladimir Putin later called this collapse the greatest geopolitical disaster of the 20th century. Meanwhile, Ukraine was looking forward, a young nation, hungry for freedom, eager to join Europe, and even NATO, the Western military alliance. For Russia, that was an unacceptable threat. The fear wasn't just about land, it was about power, about control, and the terrifying thought of a Western-aligned Ukraine right on its doorstep. But here's the part the world rarely talks about, the hidden spark that turned tension into fire, Russia's deep fear of NATO. You see, for Russia, NATO isn't just a military alliance, it's a reminder of Cold War enemies, a wall of Western power creeping closer and closer to Moscow. And when Ukraine began flirting with NATO, joining training exercises, receiving weapons, and hinting at future membership, it wasn't just diplomacy anymore. To Putin, it was provocation. It was betrayal. Imagine a rival army parking missiles on your neighbor's lawn. Russia warned again and again, no NATO on our doorstep, but the West didn't stop. For the Kremlin, Ukraine wasn't just slipping away politically, it was becoming a Western military base. That, in Putin's eyes, crossed a red line. Then came 2014. The people of Ukraine rose up, demanding democracy, rejecting a pro-Russian government. In response, Russia shocked the world by annexing Crimea, a region Ukraine held dear, breaking international law. At the same time, Russia fueled a hidden war in eastern Ukraine, sparking violence and chaos. For years, it simmered, quietly. Then in February 2022, it exploded. Russia launched a full-scale invasion. Tanks rolled in, missiles struck, cities burned. The world stood in shock, watching a brutal war unfold in real time. Putin claimed his goal was to protect Russian speakers and stop NATO from expanding. But many believe the truth is darker. Russia was terrified of losing its grip on Ukraine, terrified that Ukraine's shift to the West would weaken Russia's power forever. Let's not forget, Ukraine is a key energy corridor. Pipelines run through it, carrying gas to Europe. Losing Ukraine meant losing billions in revenue and Russia's leverage over the West. So, Putin gambled, expecting a quick victory. But Ukraine's resistance? It was fierce. With help from Western allies, weapons, intelligence, and money, Ukraine fought back hard. What started as a regional conflict became a global crisis. The fear? One small mistake, one miscalculation could trigger World War III. This war isn't just on the battlefield. It's being fought online, through economic sanctions, and in diplomatic war rooms across the globe. This conflict is more than borders. It's about identity, about power, about the future of global order. And the outcome? It could change history. The world is watching and holding its breath. So, what happens next? Will peace come, or is this just the first chapter of a much larger, more devastating conflict? The answer remains uncertain. But one thing is clear. The Russia-Ukraine war is a warning sign, a call to pay attention, because the future of global peace may depend on it. If this gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay endlessly curious about the world around you. From my heart to yours, I wish you truth, understanding, and forever peace. See you next time.